Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I don't land again like Land Rover. Another important update just dropped. Just like the update I brought in the other day, where the attorney, or rather the judge, who sentenced Simon Ekpa, kind of issued a statement that he was being pushed by devil to deliver that judgment. In the other hand, other quarters also carried the news that he was being forced to discharge that judgment. Okay, another update is just dropped again now from Finland. You know, when I saw the update from one of what they call him, the president of Finland, Alexander Stubb's aide, you know, one of his aides, he posted something, and that thing he posted is what I'm about to read to tell you. But what I want you to capture in before we get to the main place we picked up the title. You must have given up at that the title does not correlate with what I'm telling you. But let me tell you what you need to understand in this message. I will come down to analyze this message to a layman's understanding. The head came out to put up a tweet, and that tweet reads that Alexander Stubb, the president of Finland, and the party members their party members, which you know that Simon Ekpa is part of them. All of them that have come in a conclusion and they have reached what you call a resolution to tender a public apology to Simon Ekpa for the way they treated him. That now they have known the real truth. You know, this message is not only a tweet that carries it. I have to find out by myself. You know, I take it upon myself now to research every information that comes my way using a way personalized AI intelligence, that is artificial intelligence, AI, what do I call it? Yeah, AI software that I paid $400 good to be verifying informations for me. So when I put that message on AI, I was confirmed. You know, I was a kind of subtilized. You know, I was bamboozled. Bamboozled. Okay, let's put it that way. And when I went out there with that grok, it gave me a kind of information regarding that even the New York Times is aware of this message. And we have New York Times belong to where? It's US. Then we have Reuters, which is also a British news agency. And we have AFP, also carries this news, Agency Française Presse. And the last but not the least, which is YLE, Finland government-owned newspaper online carries it, that they have already concluded to tender public apology to Simon Ekpa. You understand me? By his head. But I don't really know why they must put out such a tweet, because this is the modus operandi of Nigerian government officials. Many times, Bianca Onoh have come out to issue some statements, and people will believe that it is from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, based on he is the special advisor on some critical issues, and also he's the spokesperson for the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But you find out that at the end of the day, they will delete that thing and tell you that, oh, it never emanated from the office of the president. So this one now, whether these guys now have told to that root of Nigerian politics, which I know that their legacy have been destroyed. You know the legacy of Finland, Nigerian government have used them. They have helped them to destroy their legacy. Their legacy is giving room to countries who are fighting for self-determination. That is what Finland has been known. It is a long hereditary for that country. But under Alex Stubb, my brother, they have destroyed that legacy just because of 30 megawatt electric contract in Ikeja that the Nigerian government awarded to Alexander Stubb. So now they have found out that everything that the Nigeria told them is all lies. You know, these things still bring us down. Back to when we tell you that internet control most of things that people hear. Some people will not understand. They will say, oh, why must you make such a statement? Why must you? That was why every propaganda, do not take it for granted, my brother. Bash it. In fact, denounce it, debunk it as far as you can, as fast as you can. Because if you did not debunk it, my brother, it will get to the ears of people who have been hearing some bad news about you. Just they are kind of the news is coming to them like a breeze. Once it comes, the breeze will just blow it out. And when they see that kind of news, and they will be looking other channels, other media, social media, to see if there is a debunk on that very particular propaganda. If there's no debunk, my brother, it becomes a reality. That was why we always say that that when a battle lingered in a very particular situation or area or a community, it becomes a tradition of that very particular area. So what am I trying to say here? This message that the head, one of the heads of Alexander Stubb put out, I hope they will not come out tomorrow and tell us that it's never emanated from the office of Emmanuel Macron, Alexander Stubb. I hope they will never come out and tell us, oh, it is a typical error. We have already witnessed the one of Atiku Abubakar during the time of Deborah Samuel, where he made a tweet. After the Northerners push him, oh, we are not going to vote for you, he deleted that tweet and said, oh, the tweet never emanated from him because he never carried initial of AA. Say that it is AI, you know. Anyway, but this message now, we're going to read the article. Just calm down. Let me analyze this message to a layman's understanding. That is why you see me here every day in and every day out, working my ass out to make sure that I bring something new to the table, and please, to that I entertain you to the best you will expect from me. Okay, let me just read something before we come back. In a development during drawing attention from Biafran activists and international observers. Okay, let me also make this comment before I read this message. There's a condition they attached. Based on this is what Simon Ekpa have to make before they will say, okay, we are sorry, and also we are going to release you. The conditions is what I'm about to read now. So please let us listen attentively. One of the conditions is that he will stop to agitate for anything about Biafra using Finland as his base. That if he wants to agitate, that he is free to be a Finland citizen, but he should go to another country to do that. You can imagine that. What kind of stupid condition is that? Okay, in a development drawing attention from Biafran activists and international observers, an heir to finance President Alexander Stubb reportedly issued a statement on social media regarding the situation of Simon Ekpa, the finest Nigerian activist and self-proclaimed leader of the Biafra government in exile. This one is from Reuters. Okay, according to circulating claims, the message posted on behalf of Stubb indicated a willingness to explore resolutions. Listen to me and listen good. He said, indicated a willingness to explore resolution options, including potential release and eased conditions for Ekpa. I repeat, including potential release or eased some conditions for Ekpa, provided commitments are made to avoid using finest territory for further agitation related to Biafran independent efforts. That is the language they use here. And according to them, said the reported conditions center on referring from activists that could strain Finland-Nigeria relations or involve Finland directly in the separatist cause. Automatically, they want Simon Ekpa to wash his hands from anything that got to do with Biafra before they will say, we are sorry and we are going to pardon you. They said even if you want to agitate, say make you no stay for within this our territory, but you are free to use our pali. Okay, the context and the background is here. Simon Ekpa, a dual finance Nigerian citizen who has been vocal in the Biafran self-determination movement. He faces legal scrutiny in Finland and has been linked to calls for protests and actions in Nigeria's southeast state. Alexander Stubb, Finland's president, known for strong pro-Ukraine stances and European security forces. There is no verified, according to them, from Stubb. And according to the previous information and viral videos of such, we understand that Alexander Stubb and his cabinet, including the party members, are not well pleased with the way the issue of Simon Ekpa is being handled. Okay, period to Nigerian side, they said this reported outreach appears aimed at the escalation rather than any formal policy shift. Okay, according to finance authorities have historically handled Ekpa's case through legal channels, balancing freedom of speech with concerns over incitement, according to them, and foreign relations. Okay, dot. Nigeria says the verification of this news, say before they can verify it, because they must surely do like the way they are, and according to how their name sounds. He said, Nigeria says the verification of this news As of now, no official confirmation from the President Tinubu's verified account at official BAT or Nigerian government TV channel. So every information that they never verify can never be authentic, because they need to guard it, they need to sanitize it. In fact, they need to add pepper, salt, and every other thing to bring it to the general public, so that they will paint a different narrative other than what the people who actually issue this news are painting it. You see Nigerian? You see this contraction of a country. You see this bamboozled nation. Okay, let us continue. He said, Nigerian television channels, maybe like TVC, and then we come there, they will has surfaced in major searches. Much of the discussion remains in foreign lands and Nigerian activist circles on social media platforms like Facebook, where claims can spread quickly. Official statement from Abuja, the needs to punish. Okay, the official from Abuja are citing the needs to punish Simon Ekpa or any other person who is involved in what we call the separate the separate issue. This story is fast developing and going viral according to Nigerian authorities. And I said observers, maybe they are EFCC, they are the observers, NFIU, and so on and so forth. I said they are watching for any formal response from the Nigerian officials for real-time update. Check credible news source and verify government channels rather than unverified social media posts. You see all these things they are saying here, all these things are babash. The officials are watching. So they might decide to do to others what they did to that Rate guy that posted the news of Bianca Onoh, something of that. No, Bola Ahmed Tinubu voice. I mean, they call it AI voice. You know what they did to the guy? They didn't go for the person who generated that voice, but they go for the guy who shared it. They know the person who generated it because they have every equipment to track everything, every device in that zoo called Nigeria. Nigerian authorities, their security architecture have every device to track it, but they will not track it because the person, or rather, where that clip emanated, belongs to them. The person they expected to use it to tie down, it didn't work out for them. So that was why they released that guy and warned him not to talk or to disclose to anybody what transpired between him and the EFCC official, because if he get back to this place again, they are not sure or guaranteed his safety of going out alive. You understand? So this one now they're telling you, no official, they'll be looking for somebody now to say, oh, we have tried this guy. He's the one who is circulating this message from foreign land without endorsement from Abuja or whatever. You understand what I'm trying to say? So this is the problem. And that's the more reason why we all Biafrans have to stick one place. In fact, stick our heads together and fight for this just cause. If you are an Igbo man and you are still shouting one Nigeria, I am very, very sorry for you. I am wonderfully sorry for you, because you are going to regret it at the end of the day. Anyway, my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, I don't have much to say, but from here, I am going to say bye for now. Please help me to share this message. Make it, let it go viral. And make sure you are sharing. And as you are sharing, comment and drop your thoughts. That is comment, right? And also, make sure you follow us on all our social media handles. And as you do that, may God Elohim follow you and solve all your problems, both now and forevermore. Kachineke meziokwu.